watching ESPN television, you can pull up our guide and you can click in and you'll see television shrinks up, feels like some of the guides you've seen, but it's got all sorts of state-of-the-art. Now this is all happening in the cloud, the guide part. The television part's coming through our traditional MPEG platform. So you can click over to On TV, I'll come back to the guide in a moment, and you'll see the beginning of making it easier and more fun for the consumer. First thing you can do is you see what's on right now. I can see what's on all television, I can just say what's for movies, what's for kids, what sports is on, and it tells you it's a different way to navigate. Let's jump over to On Demand, and you'll begin to see a whole different feel, more like you have from web-based services and from iPads, and that's because that's where it's coming from, yet it's happening on your TV right now. Another thing is you have a new remote, much simpler. The remote uses RF, which is fantastic. It means the box can go anywhere and the remote works. It's not line of sight. That's right off the bat, a great feature. Now we have this next generation of Xfinity operating in Georgia. This really is live in its product nature, and it can be innovated and changed on the fly in the cloud, and then it changes all over the country instantaneously. Okay, so let's go back and start with the guide. So the first thing, we have over 1,000 channels at Comcast that have some sort of programming on them, and I want to watch something. I don't know what channel it is, so let's say I want to watch HBO. Well, on our guide, we put in the numbers, we also put the letters like a cell phone. So you just type HBO, and it immediately does a quick search. There's other searches I'll show you in a second, but the quick search says, did you mean HBO in high def? I say, yup, that's what I wanted. It then goes and shows Duplicity is on, a movie on HBO. So I click on that, and it now is getting all this from the cloud. So literally one click here goes out over the RF to the box, out over our network to Denver and back that fast. And then we say, okay, I want to watch, I want to record. We announced a partnership this week with Facebook where you, and I'll come and talk about that in a moment, where you could say whether you like it or do other things here. You can see what other times Duplicity is playing. But what I like is we've begun to now add some of that personalization that I was talking about back in 2008. So if you say, what's more like this, it instantly finds things like Duplicity that are available. One of the points we want to make, it's not just available on television, but it's also available on demand, or it's something I've already recorded that's like Duplicity. So it's beginning to use the databases, and I don't think anybody's done this yet, or can do this in many cases.